Coming! What's this? Please train Teddy Bear. You're the best. All right, Teddy, I guess I'm training you now. Okay, come on, let's go. In we go. Welcome. The first thing I need you to understand is that I have rules, okay? One of my rules is you are going to be on the leash at all times. You have to give me eye contact. Teddy, I need you to look at me when I'm speaking to you. There you go. You can't be running around the house with no leash on. So now if you make good decisions, everything is going to be fine. All right? If you make bad decisions, Teddy, are you looking at me? If you make bad decisions, things are going to be quite rough for you. So I need you to listen to me. We're going to have a beautiful relationship. You understand? This is the water bowl. This is where you're going to be drinking from. So I'm going to turn on the pressure. If you don't comply, the pressure is going to stay on. As soon as you comply, everything's fine. The pressure will get turned off. So this is your water bowl. This is where you're going to drink. We're going to use pads because your mom said so. I don't like them, but if you're already taught to go on a pad, that's what we're going to do, okay? So your training begins now. Please go get your shoes on. Come on. You thirsty? The first thing I'm going to do is teach you how to learn. We're going to do some engagement training, all right? Do you know what engagement training is? You're going to lick me, huh? All right, well, at least you're nice. That's good. That's good, you're nice. All right, we're going to do some engagement training, you and I. Are you ready? I take that as a yes. We use your actual food to train you. So no fancy treats. You're going to work for every piece of food you eat. And if you don't eat, that's too bad because you're just going to go hungry. So I hope you're hungry enough to eat because that's how we're training, is with your kibble. All right, love, where'd you go? Where'd you go? See, you gotta keep eyes on the dog at all times. If you take your eyes away for 1 second, the dog's going to run away and the dog's going to pee somewhere. You don't want that. Come here. I want to make sure that I have eyes on you at all times and access to you at all times. And if you don't listen to me and you don't obey any of my commands, there's no possible way that I won't be able to correct you. Ah, come here, come here. Teddy. See, first mistake I made is thinking that Teddy was trustworthy. But Teddy did come back, so that's good. All right, Teddy, here we go. Sit. Yes! 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 Teddy's just getting one pebble at a time. Every time Teddy looks at me. Looks away, looks back. Yes! Good girl. Teddy's a girl, by the way, in case you were like, oh, I wonder what Teddy is. Yes! So this is engagement training. Basically, I'm teaching the dog that there's value in looking at me. So every time I get an eye contact, yes, the dog gets reward, right? The dog gets their food. Yes! Then I'm going to be able to use this to start marking other behaviors that I would like. While I'm doing this, I'm going to start teaching Teddy the language of the leash. And what that means is I'm going to start turning on the pressure. Yes! And as soon as Teddy complies, I'm going to release the pressure. Yes! Yes! So I've got to say the word first and then offer the treat. Yes! Try not to do them at the same time, not simultaneously. So the word yes is supposed to predict a reward. So you have to say it yes, and then offer the reward. So the dog catches on to the pattern, and that's how you're going to train the dog moving on from here on. Yes! 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 Every time I get eye contact, Teddy gets a reward. Yes! And at the height of all of the excitement, I could just end it for a bit. Good! Good girl. Good girl. This is Teddy's kennel. So Teddy has half of the kennel space because I want to make sure that it's comfortable enough that Teddy can lay down in there. But I don't want Teddy to go potty in there. So my duty is going to be to take Teddy out every 30 minutes until Teddy goes potty the first time. Once Teddy goes potty the first time, I'm going to get excited, I'm going to mark the behavior, and then I'm going to reward Teddy and we're going to play outside, and then we're going to come back inside and go right back to the kennel, and that will be our schedule. There's going to be walking, playing, excitement outside. The excitement comes only after Teddy has gone potty, not before, right? So now Teddy has something to look forward to. Okay, so here we go. Come on. Teddy goes in first, and then I take the leash off. Da 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 da. Give me the leash, Teddy. And I don't think Teddy is that brave, but I can't be sure with these ladies. Sometimes they are quite brave. I get asked this question all the time. Why is the kennel elevated? Well, the reasons are because, first of all, I don't want the dog to jump down. I also don't want to trap them in there immediately when I've just brought them home and this is their first time in the kennel. I don't want to start creating a negative experience immediately, and so the first thing I do is just put it up on a pedestal and then leave the door open and just let me see where your comfort zone is, dog. Tell me, what are you willing to do from this height? If the dog is not willing to jump, that's good, but also that tells me that the dog has got some fear, right? Because a dog that's not fearful will attempt to, and they will say, okay, that's too high. But a dog that can do it will eventually do it anyway. So at least this is a height that I feel like I can tell that the dog is confident enough, and so I don't have to work so much on confidence building. But at the same time, I can focus on everything else, you know? So that works for both things. But it does teach the dogs, maybe not from this height, but from maybe a foot or so, it teaches the dog some confidence, you know, just being able to jump in and out. It'll surprise you how many dogs will find that to be a tough thing to do, to jump out of their kennel. So that's one way. So it's just a way for me to build their confidence and keep them somewhere where, like I said, it's high enough that they don't feel trapped in a sense. Because the kennel doesn't have to be closed. So I can leave the kennel open. I do have it spaced in a way that Teddy will be able to lay down and she'll feel comfortable in there. But she's not going to go potty because there's not enough space. And statistically, dogs don't want to pee and poop where they sleep. So that works to my advantage. So now the only thing I have to worry about is just taking her out as often as possible, making sure we go to the same location. In her case, will be a pee pad. And she goes potty. And after she does, I give her rewards. We play for a bit outside. I bring her back in. We keep the same schedule. And we're very repetitive because I need the dog to learn. And then I'm going to start teaching Teddy engagement. So engagement training is a way for me to say, hey, looking at me has value. I need you to look at me. And that's how you gain access to things, is when you give me attention. So I want the dog to get in the habit of looking, asking, waiting, being patient. And that takes patience on my part. And so I build my patience as well over time because I've worked with so many dogs doing this. It always seems like trouble in the beginning, but then you find, it's not that bad. By the second day, by the third day, every dog is more accustomed because you're repeating those actions over and over again. And that honestly is the easiest way to train a dog, is don't try to complicate it. It's quite simple. Just don't get in the habit of immediately cuddling and hugging and loving and giving the dog access to the bed and giving them access to the couch and all of those things, because they will start to work against you. That's how you're going to build separation anxiety. Speaking of separation anxiety, I'm going to walk out and see what happens. Is Teddy going to start crying, or is Teddy going to sit patiently and wait until I come back in? And when I do come back in, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore Teddy, and then I will go and reward Teddy every time she's calm. So let's try it out. All right, let's go. Okay, did Teddy cry? I guess I won't know until after I edit this video. But she seems quite calm now, so I'm going to give her some food. She said no to her food. Teddy, are you not hungry? So this is a thing in the beginning when the dogs first come to me, they don't want to eat, right? Because they're missing their mom and dad at home, and they're being quite rebellious. And right now she's not in a calm state. Even though she seems calm, she's shaking a bit. And that just means that she's uneasy about the situation, so it will take time. So what I'm going to do is just leave her food in here because I do want her to eat something. And then eventually she'll calm down and she'll eat. And when she calms down, I'll take her out. And then we'll go through the process again, all over again, over and over until she starts to calm down. Okay, well, that was brave. It would be interesting to see if Teddy's going to jump from this height. Teddy's not a puppy, by the way, so Teddy should be able to jump even if she wanted to. I've seen these dogs jump off of beds with ease, on and off. But we're not going to ask her to do that. I want to make sure that the client's dogs are safe. Teddy, I know you're feeling bold, but trust me, you're not going to survive that jump. So don't even think about it. Teddy, 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 back in the kennel. Come on. Come on, back in the kennel. I'm going to pick you up and put you in there myself. That's where you need to be. That's where it's safe. Okay? I can't tell if you have enough space. Can you sit down for a brief moment? Look, you're stepping all over your food. I was trying to hand feed this dog. This dog said to me, "No, thank you. I'm trying to get out the kennel." And so I said to this dog, "You need to cool it way down because you're acting unbelievable right now. I need you to pay attention. I need you to focus." And nothing happened, honestly. We've been here for a while. Thanks for watching. Now you go put that to practice, and I'll see you in the next video. Center. Good. Left heel. Good girl. Right heel. Good girl. Center. Good. Break.